ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. James with the ball from deep. Pure from three-point range.
3 points.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Pass to Tucker. Launches it. Hauled in by Brown. They're running. Here's Korkmaz. Finished off the break.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Out to James. 6 on the shot clock. It's stolen away. Here we go. On target from range.
Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Calathis. Pass to Brown.
Home team foul. Shengelia. First personal foul. First team foul.
James outside. Unloads. Second chance shot. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. 5 on the clock. Goes up again. They get it again. Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Calathis. Missed it, even after all of those chances. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. James outside. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Driving inside. And Bellinelli gets it to go. Bellinelli's got 5.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Korkmaz on the wing. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
For the away team, Korkmaz. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the strike. Pass to Tucker. Launches it from deep. To the inside. And stolen by Brown. Out to the wing. Here's Calathis. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. And James puts up a deep 3. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. James has gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Tucker, no good. Brown looking around. Here's Calathis. Back to Brown.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Third team foul.
Here's James. Good. And Brown gets the assist. He's got 5.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
1:06 left in the first quarter here. Here's Tucker. And the layup is good off the glass. Tucker's got 5 now.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
James outside. There's 45 seconds left in the first. The shot, no good.
That makes him 0 for this quarter, and that has not helped their cause.
And the three-pointer goes.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Here's Calathis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. To the middle. In transition, here they come. He launches a 3. They get it back. Here's Bellinelli. An easy 2 on the layup.
This guy is just working his tail off on the boards. You love the effort, love the energy.
Here's Korkmaz. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Pass to Bellinelli. Beyond the arc. He can't hit that time. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up 7. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
I think across the board, a number of guys have done a great job guarding multiple positions.
And Zizic, good.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Pass to Akobo. Back to Diallo. This one for 3. Sends it home from three-point land.
3.
Diallo's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And their shots are dropping with more consistency now.
Here in the second quarter, a little over a minute of play. Blocked! Driving in, Akobo. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Pass to Morgan. Inside. And down it goes. 2 points.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Diallo on the wing. The layup misses.
Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Here's Morgan. He's scoreless. Covered by Diallo. 2 points. That one goes. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
When it comes to winning big, basketball acumen is the difference. LeBron James said, quote, the final 2 rounds of the playoffs, what's going to separate teams is IQ. There's moments in the game that a coach can't prepare you for, where you have to make adjustments right away. It's not experience, it's IQ.
He would know, Allie. Thanks. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Morgan's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. And Diallo, here we go. Here's Mata-Yunus. Pass to Akobo. There's the triple. He buries it from 3. 7 points in the game.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
Over to the left wing. Covered by Diallo. Here's Morgan. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Akobo, no good. Covered by Diallo. Over to the wing. Off target from three-point range. Here's Yunus. No points yet. To the paint. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage in a close game. Those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Pass to Corneli. Here's Akobo. Here he goes. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Almost converts despite the contact.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. And he makes both free throws.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Away team foul. Diallo. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Morgan. Uses the glass on the layup. Morgan's got his second basket of the night.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the left side wing. Here's Akobo. And he lays it up and in. He's got 11.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Let's go with a three. And it's Morgan missing. Here's Akobo. He's got 11. The three is up. Here's Yunus. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
No reason to do so there. He was going to leave no doubt.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Up 2. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
Man, we've talked about it so much, hard to believe we're almost an all-star weekend.
I'm interested to see which new faces.
They've done a lot of things well, but I look at the second chance points. That's where they're doing the most damage, guys.
Comes down.
Thanks for tuning in.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Here's Calathes, checked by Tucker. Outside, Brown. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Here's Bellinelli. Pass to Tucker. Takes it inside. And slam dunk by Tucker.
And just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Here's Calathes, checked by Tucker. James with the ball. Back to Korkmaz. Just 5 on the clock. They set a pick. Here's the three. That one no good.
Well, I guarantee you this is not what they talked about in the locker room. 0 for 3 and looking lost.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing. Wow, another empty possession out of the gates. 0 for 4 in this half. Brutal.
piece of it. Outside, Brown. Here's James. Here's Calathis. Outside, Brown. Fourth three. Kept alive with one on the clock. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, it just crashes the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
And there's James from the arc. Gets the three to fall. James has got 8 points.
This guy a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Defended by Brown. Outside Tucker. Pass to Bellinelli. Just 3 to shoot. Another shot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. It's a neck-and-neck game in Miami. James passes to Brown. Got a piece of it. Pass to Bellinelli. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Personal foul.
These are his first free throws of the game.
At the line for your home team.
And he makes a first.
Taking 2 shots.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Brown, a screen on Tucker. Driving to the basket. Good work there as it goes.
Terrific design and execution, leading to an opportunity right at the rim.
They set the pick. Pass to Bellinelli. Puts up a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown. He's got 12.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Sinks the tray.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Right side Tucker. And it's in there. Tucker's got 11 points.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
A shot from the low post is good.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Here's Calathis. Checked by Tucker. The shot by James. No good.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. James has got 9 points now in the second half. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. Up 3. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. 6 to shoot. The 3 is up. They get the rebound. And hammers it home over the D.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And the first one at the line is good.
32. 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. To the wing on the left. Fires in the triple.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Diallo. And right on target. That one's good. Diallo's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Kaycock passes to Morgan. Cash money on the open jump shot.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
Diallo outside. Three-pointer off the mark.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And he drives in. Here's Kaycock. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
First personal foul, first team foul.
On Tuesday, then on Sunday.
In that game against Athens, this is one we've all been waiting for. 2 of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's the break. Pass to Corley. Here's a Kobo.
Home team foul. Morgan. First personal foul, second team foul.
Diallo outside. Here's Mata-Yunus. Shot clock at 6. To the left wing. The shot. Here's Corneli. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass getting it done.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
And since the halftime break, their offense has just been on another level.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's a Kobo. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Oh, swiped away. Going all the way to the rack. Finished off the break.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
Pass to Morgan. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
Mata-Yunus. First personal foul, second team foul.
There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Team foul. At the line for your home team, Corneli. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. And it's an 8-point ball game. And there's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. For three, Diallo. Zizic with the rebound. Covered by Diallo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Team foul. At the line for your
And no good, as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. That's off as well, so he misses both.
Immediate turnover. Away team ball.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Akobo. The steal. Covered by Diallo. Into the lane. That one drops for him. Here's Akobo. 59 seconds left in the fourth. Fires for three. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
I'll tell you, you are playing with fire anytime you leave this guy open, and they just got burned.
And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. Here's Morgan. 41 seconds left in the fourth quarter. He takes it in. Clock at 6. Down low. The three-pointer off the mark.
I hate to say it, but I'm pretty sure we can close the book on this one.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Lets it go from deep. Misses the shot. And so they get the victory here at home. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
And BA, they showed their character when it mattered most, sending those fans
joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines. It'll be the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. To the left wing. Pass to Vezenkov. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming. And here we go with the coach's challenge. No surprise in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he makes the first. Second free throw, no good. Now Bellinelli. Beyond the arc. Fall with the rebound. All by himself. The finish. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
Inside. Clyburn. That 3 off the mark. Here's the break. Lays it up off the glass.
Gets behind the D on the break, and the pass is there waiting for him.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. We talked about tackling the quote-unquote Sabonis problem. Coach said we want to challenge Sabonis as early and often as possible. We'd rather see him pass the ball than find his own shot, and especially inside. Well, they'll try to battle Demonis in the paint. We'll see how that works out. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Hits it from 3-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Vezenkov. Can't throw down the putback. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Here's Tucker, and there's the drive.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Floats one up. Gets it to go. That one good from Fall.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do but shake their heads.
Bellinelli passes to Tucker. There's the screen. To the left side wing. Pass to Bellinelli. And they're running. Here's Fall. Here's Vezenkov. Takes the 3. That will not get it done. He's 0 for 2. And here comes Bellinelli leading the fast break. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound.
2 minutes.
Into the lane. Pass to Fall. Takes it from 10. The layup off target. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Tipped away. Pushing it up. Goes back up. Here's Papanikolaou. Fires from way outside. That one's off. He's now 1 for 2.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Sangelia, throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here. The first free throw is good. And good on the second, so he makes them both. "59 seconds left to play here in the first. Took him no time at all on that one. 6 points for him.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Here's Tucker. Here's Sangelia. To the paint. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Out to the right wing. And Tucker slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Rebound by Sangelia. It'll count. Doesn't get it to drop for him. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Up 7. And back with... And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
We've got Zizic, and it's Courtney in at the 2-guard spot.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
We've got Evan Fournier. Peter's out there with Evans, and it's Dorsey in a shooting guard.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Here's Hackett. Sinks the three-pointer.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
There's the pick. Here's Dorsey. And he uses the glass on the layup. Dorsey's got his first points of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
Pass to coordinate. From past the arc. Second chance shot. For 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. To the inside. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Outside Fournier. They get the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Kaycock. It's hauled in by Dorsey. Outside Fournier. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll go to the line to shoot 3.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Reshot.
He misses the free throw. Good on the second free throw. And he nails the third. Here's Courtney. From deep three-point land, a nice shot by Morgan. Morgan's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Evans outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Here's Morgan. Out to the right wing. Pass to Courtney. Stolen by Evans. Here's Peters. Whoops, they pick off the pass. And here they come. Here's Courtney, and he goes in for the dunk.
And that's how you lead a team, literally.
Evans feeling it out a bit. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Evans has got 4 points this quarter. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Hackett. Peters grabs the miss.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Dorsey's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Hackett the pass to Corden. We've got 1:13 left here in the second. Hands with the ball out of bounds. Fournier last touched it. .111 left to play here in the second quarter. Now Dorsey lets it go with the 3. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Dorsey's got 5.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Good on the shot.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Here's Courtney. Hackett the pass to Courtney. There's 37 seconds left in the first half. The shot's good.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Fournier's shot is off. Here's Courtney. He's got 6. Hackett is guarded by Fournier. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Peters with the bucket. 6 seconds left to play in the first half. He gets it up. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. They lead by 8. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Let's talk about our winner from the Western Conference.
He's been their catalyst when they need a bucket or they need someone to make a play. They know they can turn.
And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the visiting team. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Shot, high post. Rebound by Shingelia.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
They set the pick. hybrid. Second chance effort. And the wide open shot from Bellinelli. It's good from the top of the key. Bellinelli's got 5 points so far. Bellinelli's gone 2 of 3 from the field. To the middle. Pass to Vezenkov. From deep three-point land, they get it back. Shoots the three. A shot off that time.
It was an ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
And Sangelia kicks to Bellinelli. Down low. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
They set a physical tone early on, and they're being rewarded for their efforts. Honestly, if you're the defense, you should be ashamed not coming up with a steal on that pass.
Now, here's Tucker. Not a lot of room. There's the pick. Lock at 6. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Out left to the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Pass to Vezenkov. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MOB physical. Get in position for the putback and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do. A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Releases. Can't hit that one.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
The shot will not fall.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, when you look at the draft, it seems talent evaluators have a type. LeBron James says our league is always hungry for potential. That's the whole focus of the lottery. It makes sense that those guys who are taken 16 through 30 are on real contending teams and making impacts. Of course, Kevin, everybody wants to draft the next LeBron. Good luck with that.
Or work with the next David Aldridge, a Hall of Famer. David, thank you. That one goes in. 11 points in the game.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To halt the run, and he lays it up and in.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Tucker with the ball. To the inside. Here's Sangelia, and he gets the bucket. Sangelia's got 8 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
No good on the wing 3.
Okay, now I think he's starting to get in his own head right now. Maybe he's overthinking things a little bit, and as a result, he's just been off.
They set the pick. Tucker dishes to Sangelia. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Over to the wing. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got 4 rebounds now tonight. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Pass to Vezenkov. Nailed from three-point land.
3 points.
12 seconds left here in the third quarter. Driving inside. And Tucker slams it in.
Straight rim rocker.
It looked like Greg for a second, like he might rip the cylinder loose. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Now here's Evans, guarded by Tucker. And it's Evans missing. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Up 19. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on... While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And two teammates on the same page. Woo.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Courtney, and it's Hackett in at the 3.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Peters. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Hackett. Here's Zizic. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Stayed with it, and his effort is rewarded with the second chance bucket.
You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Kaycock, the pass to Morgan. A 3 ball. Here's Hackett. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And he's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
Peters with the bucket. Knocks it loose. Outside Fournier. The putback. Can't hit the putback. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. They set the pick. They get it back. Pass to Courtney. Here's Morgan. Off target from outside.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
Here's Dorsey. Gets the jumper from the corner to fall.
Not the shot I expected him to take or make, but hey, look, joke's on me. He hit it.
Hackett is guarded by Fournier. Out to the wing. Zizic passes to Kaycock. Here's Morgan. Trains the three-pointer.
Ooh, can't ask for a cleaner look than that, and he'll make you pay.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Here's Peters. And it's Zizic with the rebound. Zizic just got his 6th rebound on the night. Fires from deep. Here's Kaycock. Pass to Courtney. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Right wing. Here's Hackett. The 18-footer is right on the mark. 1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Peters passes to Evans. They need this. bangs home the trifecta.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
To the middle. Morgan the pass to Kaycock. Over to the left wing. Morgan can't hit it.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the
rim. Three-pointer. Fournier pulls it down. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From outside the arc, he can't get that one to fall. Hackett, the pass to Courtney. To the left side wing. From deep, drills the three-pointer.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Peters misses. And so they get the victory here at home. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown looking around. Out to James. Here's Calathis. Back to James. Takes a three. Gets the three ball to go.
And that gets us rolling. Whew. What a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
No good that time. Brown in the high post. Back to James. And we're about a minute into the first. Pass to Fall. Over James. That one's wide left.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Here's Korkmaz. To the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Honestly, I don't know how he pulled that off.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
and just wasn't able to set up in time.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Out to the wing. Here's Vazenkov.
You know, that's a quick 0 for 4 now. At what point do you call a timeout and reset?
Here's Korkmaz. Right side Brown. To the paint. Just 5 to shoot. And the shot goes in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Here's Vazenkov. Will it go? No good there.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. Yeah, guys, Coach mentioned how Domantas Sabonis can be a game wrecker in the paint. Coach told me we need to get big bodies on Sabonis and force him outside, make him move around. We need to knock him off the blocks if we can. So it sounds like the defensive game plan may revolve around Sabonis, guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now, here is James. Puts up a 3.
4 or 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. And there it is for him.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Ooh, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Blocked! And the ball ends up out of bounds. They'll keep possession. So it's the home team now. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Blocked again! And that goes out of bounds. And they retain possession. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. They grab their own miss. Here's Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. The offensive rebound. Pass to James. From downtown. Drills it from deep. James has got 6.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Tries yet again. And Fall gets it to go.
Making the most of that possession. Unwilling to give up on the play.
James attacking. Taken away. Here's Vazenkov. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there.
And he's good on the second. 1:04 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Kalathis. Korkmaz on the wing. No made baskets yet. Jacks up a 3. It's hauled in by Fall. Fall's got 4 rebounds now. Fast break. Here we go. That one goes. Count it.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
James, left side. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. James can't get it to go.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter. Still trying to find his rhythm.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Going inside. The putback. It's good on the putback.
What hustle on the offensive glass, finding ways to capitalize, paying off that hard work.
Here's Korkmaz. The shot's good on the assist by James.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Brown with the steal. Three-pointer. Nails it from 3. Korkmaz has got 5 points.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 8. Don't go away. We'll be back with the second quarter in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Here's Akobo. Here's Mata-Yunus. And there's the screen. Right wing. Three-pointer. Can't get it to go. Missed his first one.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Fournier for 3. Offensive rebound. Out left to the wing. Here's Dorsey. Hits the trifecta. Dorsey's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Defensively, gotta close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Pass to Cornelie. Here's Mata-Yunus. The 3-ball. Knocks it down from distance.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Here's Evans. Here's Dorsey. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. For 3, Diallo. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Second quarter here, just over a minute and a half played. The 3. The shot by Dorsey, no good. Dorsey's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Mata-Yunus. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
The shot by Fournier, no good.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
Here's Mata-Yunus. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Here's Dorsey. Shot to stop the run. No luck on that one.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Cornelie. On the take. Out to the right wing. Here's Akobo. And the 3 off target. There's the steal. Here's Mata-Yunus. Here's Cornelie over Fournier. Cornelie, that's good.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Brian, the NBA draft is now split over 2 days. Commissioner Adam Silver said second-round picks have become increasingly important, and this allows teams more time between those picks, as well as a chance to reassess after the first round. Also, given the level of interest, it merited primetime coverage and exposure.
All right, Allie, thank you. It's been a hit. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And Diallo, here we go. Pass to Akobo. Off the mark there with a 3. And they'd love to cut this deficit down to single digits. Here's Fournier. Here's Peters. Takes the 3. No luck on that one. Here's Cornelie. Inside. And he dunks it home after the pick freed him up. Woo!
Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Now here's Diallo. To the middle. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Fournier with the bucket.
That's Fournier's specialty. The long-distance bomb that really hand-ties defenses.
And Diallo, here we go. Can't hit it. He's 0 for 2 now. 27 seconds left in the second period. Here's Dorsey. No good on the triple.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Personal foul. Third team foul. At the line.
The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
Good on both.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Definitely, that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Chalk up 2 there.
Boy, I tell you what a well-designed play, executed beautifully, too.
Pass to Diallo. Here's Matajunas, 14 feet away, and rejected. 1 second left. And so we wrap up the first half. They lead by 11. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the famous half-court shot. Please direct your attention.
As poorly as they've shot the ball, they're lucky to be within striking distance.
And give credit to the defense on the other side.
And next up, here's a look at some of the contenders for the fan favorite. Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. James, outside. There's the drive. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. James has got 8 points.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Kept alive. Fall. Down low. And that one good. He's got 6.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Here's Calathis. Still without a bucket. Back to Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Really nice job moving the ball around that time, picking apart that defense.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Away team foul. Number 77. First personal foul. First team foul.
On defense, the visiting team. 11-point game. Pass to Korkmaz. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Papanikolaou. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Over to the left wing. Here's Calathis. Back to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. The shot by Vezenkov, no good. Vezenkov's on 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Kalathis. Here's Korkmaz. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Korkmaz has got 7 points in the game.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
And his struggles have been apparent. Unable to make an impact scoring the ball.
Here's Brown. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Here's Fall. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Oh, nothing soft about that.
Was not going to be denied. Just took the dunk that was right in front of him.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Kalathis. Still no points. Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Brown's got 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. And stolen by Brown. In transition, here they come. And the jam by Brown.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Boy, you love how guys are making plays for one another here.
Yeah, just a balanced attack, a total team effort.
Now here's Brown. Give him 8. Here's Vezenkov. A little mid-range shot is up. Hauled in by Brown.
Boy, you've really got to put those away, especially against soft interior defense.
Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation.
So it's the home team now. James outside. Parries it from 3. James has got 11 points.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Inside. And stolen by Brown. On the break. Here's Korkmaz. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. No good with the triple. Here's Vezenkov, defended by Brown. The shot by Vezenkov, no good.
He can't get a shot to go this quarter. Might want to get others more involved.
Outside, Brown. Here's Korkmaz. And that's not going to go. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Up by 15. And coming up is... And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Brown with the stuff.
You know, guys, when you push it hard like that on the break, those are the easy buckets that'll be waiting for you.
And the visitors call time here.
Substitution on the court.
Brown's gotten 5 of his 7 shots to fall. On Saturday, then on Wednesday.
And that game against Athens, even though they're going against the #1 team right now in the league, they feel they could win. There's a lot of confidence to this squad.
Pass to Akobo. Here's Montayunas. Can't connect from short range. Here's Evans. And here is Fournier. Here's the pick. Knocked loose. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cornelie. Fournier covering. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Personal foul.
That's on Evan Fournier. No good on that one.
At the line for 2, Fournier.
He's off on the second. Here's Dorsey. Pass to Evans. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
You know, the defense has to be better. I mean, you can't give up that look.
Diallo outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Well, Clark, we're used to seeing a coaching carousel, but in recent years, even winning teams have changed coaches.
Well, you know, that is true, and at least the profession is getting a pay raise overall. But for teams looking to break through, BA, changing the coach still seems to be the default button.
Out to the right wing. Peters' shot is good.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him that kind of space from behind the arc.
Diallo outside. Pass to Cornelie. Poke loose. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's Evans. That three's off the mark. To the wing, right side. Makobo. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Here's Dorsey. The rebound by Diallo.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pump, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make.
And what a beautiful move it was that he picked.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Outside Fournier. Clark, in your opinion, how does social media affect the game?
Monumental ways. One, I think the most direct way is that it keeps fans connected to players, and players have the option as to how they're going to engage with their fans directly, player to fan, without any middle person. And that is valuable both ways, except when the narrative turns negative. That's the other side of the coin. And when you say things publicly on social media platforms, it's impossible to retract them. You might be able to erase them, but they're still out there in the stratosphere.
A minute 29 left in the game. Diallo gets the bucket.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
On the wing, Fournier. To the wing on the left. Clock at 6. For 3. Doesn't go that time. Fournier's gotten just 1 of his 6 shots to fall here. Pass to Diallo. To the inside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Personal foul, 3rd team foul.
The free throw drops for Diallo.
At the line for your home team, Diallo. 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Evans. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Here's Dorsey. Uses the glass on the layup. Here's Akobo. There's a screen from outside the arc. And it's Dorsey with the rebound. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter here.
Using his size to full advantage, he beats everyone to the ball.
Here's a Kobo. Diallo outside. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead.
Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Joined in the booth with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. Our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. It'll be the visiting team and the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. Brown outside. This one for three. Offensive rebound. Papagiannis can't hit. Here's Zangelia. Pass to Tucker. And he drives in. And Tucker slams it in.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. From downtown. Not going to go that time. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Here's Papagiannis. Stolen by Tucker. One-on-one fast break. Clyburn. Tries again. It's tipped. Stolen. Brown deciding where to go with it. Pass to Korkmaz. So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. And the foul called on Korkmaz. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Now, here's Tucker. Defense right on him. Plays it up and banks it in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Here's Papagiannis. Pass to Korkmaz. From deep, James. That's a miss, his second after two shots.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
A nice shot by Tucker.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Now, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no. Okay, good play. Get back on defense.
Brown, good.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I was able to catch up with the head coach of the home team. Well, he's worried about a number of issues, and front of the center, James Harden. He said James will dissect you. It's hard to speed him up and hard to slow him down. He's their catalyst. But he thinks if they do a good job on Harden, they have a good shot at winning. Guys?
Thank you, David. Papagiannis passes to Korkmaz. 4 on the shot clock. Set it up with the fake, but it's offline. James against Bellinelli. Wide open look. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Here's Brown, and he converts the layup. Brown's got 5 now.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now, here's Bellinelli. No scoring in this one. They set the screen. Clyburn. Offensive rebound. Back to Bellinelli. Clyburn drills it from outside.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
James against Bellinelli. Brown with a screen on Bellinelli. James with a deep 3. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, and it's no good. And here's Tucker. 8 points for him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Over to the wing. Pass to Bellinelli. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first. There's a screen. From deep, James sinks the triple.
Yeah, feel for him right now, guys. He's much better than this 1-for-4 start. He just needs to relax a little bit out there and let that game come around to him.
Here's Sangelia, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
And that concludes the first quarter of play. They lead by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
I couldn't ask for a better one right now. Just a complete rhythm by all the guys who got some minutes. Wonderful start.
Diallo out there at court each, and it's Okobo in at the 2-guard. We've got Courtney, and it's Hackett in at the small forward position. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morgan. Takes a 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Morgan's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Okobo. And the baseline jumper, no good.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Fires the 3. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Kickoff, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
He's got a clear path. Here's Zizic. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Zizic just got his second basket.
Really good ball movement there in transition.
Here's Okobo. No good from outside.
His touch has left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
Here's Morgan. The 3-pointer off the mark. Morgan's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. And at the top of the key, Diallo buries the long-range jumper. Diallo's got himself on the board with 3 there.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
No good from Courtney.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Stolen away. Down low. Misses the layup.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
With the drive. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. Great opportunity for a 3-point play.
First personal foul, first team foul.
1:46 left to play here in the half. Here's Morgan. The offensive rebound. Hackett. He's guarded by Diallo. Buries it from three-point range.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
Pass to Motiejunas. He's looking for Diallo and finds him. Back to Motiejunas. And it's Zizic with the rebound. No question who's been in control of this game.
Boy, they have really taken charge here.
Here's Morgan. 1:03 left in the second quarter. They set the pick. Pass to Kakon. 6 on the shot clock. And the 3 off target.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights.
And it's a Kobo missing.
Well, if he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Morgan. His three-pointer's off the mark.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
Kobo, the pass to Motiejunas. To the paint. Second shot opportunity. And no good.
I think he run it. The defense was going to get close. They weren't.
And the first half is now in the books. They lead by 12. Step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
Thanks for tuning in.
Difference in this game is they're extending possessions.
Yeah, frustrating the opponent with second chance points. That can wear a team down.
And let's turn our attention. That is more than enough of.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. They've got Korkmaz. He's out there with Brown, and it's Papagiannis in at the 5. James, no good. James has gone 1 of 6 shooting so far. Pass to Tucker. Going inside. Rebounded by Papagiannis.
And priority number 1 has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff.
Brown kicks to James. Unable to get that one.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious. Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
To the middle, cuts off the pass. To the inside, Tucker. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Tucker's got 12 points in the game.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Pass to Bellinelli. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
Korkmaz passes to James. Back to Korkmaz. Here's Sangelia. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. He had a nice open look right there. He has 6.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Galathis kicks to James. Jacks up a three. No good there.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Inside. Pass to Tucker. They set the pick. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
There's Brown with the 3. And that one is off. And they're pushing it up. Pass to Singelia. Now here's Bellinelli.
2 minutes.
Here he goes. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Shooting for the away team. Bellinelli at the line for one.
And that one misses. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. To end the run, connects from 3-point range. Korkmaz has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And he banks in the layup.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
The screen from Brown. Here's Kalafis. No good with the layup. Here's Singelia. Takes it inside. And no good that time. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Kalafis passes to Korkmaz. No good with the triple. Korkmaz has gone 1 of 3 on the night. Here's Tucker. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
On the wing, James. Bellinelli is covering. From the arc. And it's James missing.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board. Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
First team foul.
Now Tucker, 16 points for him. He takes it in, and Tucker slams it in.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
On the wing, Bellinelli. Off target with his 3. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Delivering the blowout. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Corniche, and it's a Kobo in at the shooting guard. They set the screen. Here's Courtney, down low. Here's Zizic. Kaycock hits the bucket.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Here's Diallo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Hackett, he's guarded by Diallo. Kaycock, and that one is stuffed right through.
Rookie wanted to shoot that ball, but you see your teammate wide open. Be a good teammate. Make the delivery.
And it's Okobo missing. Okobo's got 1 3-pointer tonight in 4 tries. Here's the 3. Good on the triple.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Looking to end the run. No good that time.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there.
Peacock, no good. Just over a minute and a half played here in the 4th. Okobo looking over the floor. The shot misses. Here's Peacock. Lets it go from deep. Motiejunas grabs the miss.
He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
Pass to Okobo. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
Here's Courtney out to the wing. A trend in the NBA, and one, Brent, that I like, new downtown arenas. They seem to be everywhere.
Well, Kevin, it's because you love to eat so much and the restaurants are nearby, so walking distance helps. But yeah, it invigorates the city. You have people clamoring to get to the arena, to get out of the offices early, and it really brings the community together. So you love to see that kind of energy and buzz around any NBA stadium.
Hands it from downtown.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
Here's Morgan. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Pass to Motiejunas. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Motiejunas has got his first basket.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
To the left wing. Hackett. He's guarded by Diallo. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. It's tipped. Puts up a deep 3, and the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Here's Okobo. 1:32 left here in the 4th quarter.
And they've won the rebound battle so far, and it's translated to the scoreboard.
Yeah, it's not just about stopping the offense in the scouting report. It's about knowing where to be when those shots are going to be missed. And they're doing a nice job on the rebounding.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Morgan. There's the 3. Doesn't go for him.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Shot good by Diallo. Diallo's gotten 2 of his 3 attempts to fall from beyond the arc. Peacock hits the bucket.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Launches it. He can't get it to go. 34 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Morgan can't hit it. To the middle. Uses both hands to slam it down. 24 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Pass to Courtney. Here's Zizic, covered by Motiejunas. Hackett. He's guarded by Diallo. Motiejunas grabs the miss. Now here's Diallo. No good. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's it.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. We've got the visitors facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors.
And that's why you don't give up on the glass.
Man, his efforts well rewarded right there.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Here's Fall. Fournier for three. Connects from downtown.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Here he goes. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A two-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Yes, it's good. About a minute played here so far in the first. Fires the three. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I caught up with the home team's head coach. He's focused on what they need to do to stop James Harden, saying they need to be aggressive defensively without putting him on the line. Once he starts racking up the freebies, the game slows down, he gets into a rhythm, and from there, it's a domino effect.
Thank you for that, Allie. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. He's got a clear path. And he lays it in on the break. Fournier's got 5.
And you don't need a roadmap when he's got open court in front of him like that.
Well, the best way to attack is in transition. He recognizes that.
Back to Tucker. Fires the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Outside Fournier. Launches a three. It's not going to go for him. In transition. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
At the line for the away team, Shengelia.
The first one falls. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
From behind the arc. On target from range. Give him 8.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Outside Tucker. And there's a pick. Right wing. 6 to shoot. Driving in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far. There's a screen. The 3. Fall. Stayed with it, but couldn't get it to fall. And here's the fast break. Pass to Tucker.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
First team foul.
Checked by Tucker. There's the 3. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 5.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Out to the wing. Lets the 3 fly. Fournier with a rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
Got it.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Ball's gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. .32 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Vizinkov. Three-pointer. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
There's a screen. Here's Tucker. Lays it up and banks it in. Tucker's got 10 points.
Well, credit the screen there, springing him loose for the finish.
Here's Vizinkov. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, it seems like they went in looking to do damage from long range, and they faced little resistance.
Yeah, and when you're hitting threes early, that opens up the floor and really helps your offense.
Pass to Kaycock. And it's Dorsey with the rebound.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Carries it down low.
In the NBA, you just can't let guys get to the rim.
Here's Kaycock. Off with the layup.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Here's Evans. Driving inside. Morgan with the rebound.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
To the paint. Pass to Kaycock. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Second team foul. At the line for the Olympiacos.
Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. To the right side. Here's Vazenkov. They grab their own miss. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Jacks up a three. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look.
Zizic with the rebound. Here's Kaycock. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. He drains that one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Dorsey. Off target from outside. To the inside. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Here's Peters. Fires from deep. Tries again. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second team foul. At the line for your home team.
And he makes a first. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, he's got to be disappointed that he wasn't able to take the lead, but at least he evened things up.
Back to the basics, unleashing the one-hand flush.
Boy, he makes the basics look pretty outstanding, though, huh?
That's true.
And that one's good. Vazenkov.
That's an excellent bucket there. Not an easy one. That took some creativity.
And he drives in. Shot's good by Morgan. Morgan's got his first 2 points of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
And he gets that one. And the visitors call time here.
It may be a players' league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Peters has gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. To the left wing. 1:41 left to play in the first half. Shot clock at 6. Drops in the 3.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Evans. Zizic with the rebound. 1:14 left in the second. Pass to Morgan. They set the screen. To the middle. Here's Kaycock. It's intercepted. Down low. Here's Evans. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Evans has got 4 points this quarter.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
Here's Morgan. Off target with the three. Here's Peters. He's got 5. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Vazenkov. Pass to Evans. Beyond the arc. Zizic with the rebound. From deep. Rebounded by Evans. Here's Peters. The 15-footer. That one doesn't drop. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for...
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. They set a pick. Tucker drives it in. And slam dunk by Tucker.
Oh, man. He got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Hits the trifecta.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Tucker inside. Pass to Bellinelli. Back to Tucker. Here's Bellinelli inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
The shot that time not on target.
Third personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the away team.
It's a neck-and-neck game in Chicago. Outside Tucker. Down low. Goes up with it. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 10.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
16 feet out. That shot, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
They set the pick. To the left side wing. Into the lane. Bellinelli laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
Fournier with the ball. Picked up by Tucker. Now here's Fournier. 13 points in the game. It's tipped. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. To halt the run.
They've come out a little cold after that halftime break. Just 1 of 5 from the field to start the third quarter.
Count the basket.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Here's Papanikolaou. No points so far.
Look, that's just great work on the boards. Effort dictates success on the glass more than size.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, NBA Commissioner Adam Silver is highly encouraged by the growth of the game. He said, in addition to being the fastest growing sport in the world, We are the #1 participation team sport in the United States. Boys and girls are playing basketball in record numbers. Love to hear it, Brian.
No doubt. The game's in a great place right now, Allie. Thank you.
That's number 4 on him. He's still got a little wiggle room, but if he picks up a 5th, that could be a problem.
Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Outside Tucker. Just 5 to shoot. Offensive rebound. Pass to Bellinelli. Drives to the hoop. Can't cash it in from close range. It's a one-on-one situation. The shot by Fournier, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
.151 left in the third. They set a pick. Ooh, stolen by Fournier. Here's the break. Finished off the break. He has 7.
Oh, excellent work in transition. Pushing the ball up the floor like that helps you find easier shots.
Fournier covering. The layup off target. Takes it inside. And he throws it down with one hand.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
Good on the second one. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Checked by Tucker. Here's Papanikolaou. No good with the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Goes back up, and he lays it in.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's 42 seconds left in the third. Fournier for 3. Second chance effort. No good on the layup. But Grant, it's obvious who's been in control of this game.
You know, you really have to appreciate their relentlessness. 1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Pass to Fall. Over to the wing. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. And they're on the run. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He has 7.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 7. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Peters' shot is good.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
They set the pick. Here's Morgan. Going inside. Pass to Zizic. Here's Morgan. 6 on the shot clock. Second shot opportunity. And it's Zizic missing.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Personal foul. First team foul.
So it's the home team now, and Dorsey gets it to go.
Yeah, you love to see a quick bucket off the inbounds. Well done.
The three. He can't get it to go.
Well, with his team leading, he might just want to put that one in his pocket next time.
The shot by Vizenkov, no good.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Pass to Morgan. Can't nail the jumper.
Man, coach is going to have a few words with him after that shot.
Yeah, that definitely wasn't the shot they were looking for. You got to keep the ball moving in that situation.
Here's Evans. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Here's Morgan. There's a screen. And the layup is good off the glass.
Like a matador. Olé! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Here's Peters for three. Zizic with the rebound. Here's Kaycock. And that one's good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
Peters' shot is good.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Away team foul. Third personal foul, second team foul.
First one falls for him. Stan, you've always been known as the style police. We're used to seeing the home team in white, but you look around the league now, there's a lot more variety.
Yeah, and that's before you even get to the neon shoes some of these guys are wearing. The NBA palette, Brian, has gotten a lot more adventurous.
Here's Dorsey to the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
Well, you love their execution to get back in it. This game's very much in reach for them.
4-3. Drills it from deep.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Fires the three. They get it back. And he dunks it down.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, they need to pay attention to the details. Second chance points are backbreakers.
And the basket is good. A minute 22 left in the fourth. Here's Vizenkov. Misses the three.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
Pass to Kaycock. Here's Morgan. Picked his pocket. And we're going to have a jump ball.
You two players, it will be a reject.
There's a screen. Off target from outside. There's 42 seconds left in the final quarter. Second chance shot. Offensive board. Pass to Dorsey. Here we go. Pulls up for three. Shot's good by Morgan.
Well, he saw the defender back, and he got the look he liked from three and capitalized.
Peters' shot is good. They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup. Make sure you get a good shot.
And it's Morgan missing.
Honestly, They're just down by too much to mount a comeback.
Well, you want your players to keep playing hard, but let's be honest. This game's over.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. It ends up being a fairly easy road win.
Those are so hard to come.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. We've got the visiting team facing the home team. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Brown. James is out there with Korkmaz, and it's Calathes in at the 1. Here's James. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Pass to Vizenkov. That one good for 2.
I mean, this guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
James looking it over. Here's Korkmaz. Back to James. Again, James missing. We're about 1 minute into the first. Trains it from beyond the arc.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And they get it. Fall with the rebound. James covering. Shoots from the baseline. That's short off the rim. Papianis passes to James. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Brown kicks to James. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their 4th try.
Out to the right wing. Pass to Vizenkov. Shoots over Brown. Here's Fall. Here's Papanikolaou. It's deflected, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Clock at 4. Puts up a deep 3. Kept alive.
It'd be nice if everybody took as much pride in his rebounding as he does.
You know what, Greg, he loves that part of the game, and it shows.
Well, but as defenders keep forgetting to box him out, he continues to just make them pay. Yet another miss, just 1 for 5, not exactly an ideal start.
They grab their own miss. Pass to Fall. Goes up again. Doesn't go that time. James, the pass to Papagiannis. Here's Korkmaz. James outside. The 3. And it's Vezenkov with the rebound.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Brown. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Papanikolaou. Off target from outside. There's Brown with the 3. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Pushing it up. Here's Papagiannis. Good, and the assist goes to James.
And now they're turning this game into a drag race, sprinting out for easy fast break basket. Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
.56 seconds left to play here in the first. And their offense is really clicking right now.
Playing with a lot of energy and really taking it to the defense.
Takes a shot at the elbow. Fall with the rebound. Fall's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Another shot. Pass to Papanikolaou. A 3-pointer is right on target.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped. And he lays it straight in. 5 points in the game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Kalafis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
Kalafis taking 2 shots. The play is under video review under NBA rules. 2 minutes are allowed to review the play.
The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor.
And that does it for the first quarter. Up 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Moniunas. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Diallo out there at Corniche. And it's Moniunas in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Domantas Sabonis set the longest double-double streak in over half a century last season with 61 straight. Double-doubles. He said it's awesome to be mentioned with the greats. It's my job as a big man to get rebounds and to finish. At the end of the day, we're just out there trying to win. Kevin?
Thank you, David. That double-double streak was a blast to watch. Historic in so many ways. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Diallo, the pass to Okobo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Okobo's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. The tray. They get it again. That one doesn't go. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. There's a screen by Modiunas. Driving to the basket. And the basket by Cornish.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Pass to Vezenkov. To the right side. Launches a three. Cornish with the rebound. Inside. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Here's Vezenkov. He has 5. That one's off. Still out of sync.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
And it's Okobo missing.
Boy, that's the kind of look this offense is designed to create. That's just a tough miss.
And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Diallo. Here's Vezenkov. For the three. Cornish with the rebound. Cornish has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Modiunas passes to Okobo. Here's Diallo. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
There's the screen to the wing right side. And the 3-ball is good. He has 5.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Modiunas, that's a screen for Diallo. And the 3 off target.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
2 points. That one goes. Papanikolaou's got 5 points so far.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Normally he'll drill that shot, and I'm sure they'll look to find him in that spot again.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall. Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Second team foul.
There's 57 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Okobo. Here's Cornish. Here's Okobo, and he could not get that one to go. Folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
Okobo, 2 shots. The play will be reviewed. The officials will have 2 minutes to review the play.
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Pass to Vizenkov. To the paint. Here's Paul. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And that's a smart foul there. Instead of giving up the easy deuce, send him to the line.
And he can't get the first one. And he can't hit the second. And they're running. Here's a Kobo. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Kobo's got 8 points.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Driving the lane. Takes the 12-footer and hits.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Down low. Knocked loose. Pass to Corniche. Okobo looking over the floor. Three-pointer. And the first half comes to a close in a tie game. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The visiting team, 26.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Here's Kalathis. And here's Brown outside. Here's Papagiannis. And he jams it with authority.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
And that's so demoralizing to your opponent. To play great defense and have the possession end that way, that's tough to take.
They've got James. Brown out there with Korkmaz. And it's Papagiannis in at the 5 spot. Brown against Fournier. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Korkmaz. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. James has got 3 assists in the game. Rebounded by Papagiannis. Evans against Brown. Misses from short range.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
There's the pick. Dorsey. And it's off from 3-point range. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Brown, no good. And here's the fast break. Out left to the wing. Takes a 3. And that one's good. Korkmaz has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
Fournier with the screen on James. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. And you take a look at this home team, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
When you look at this visiting team, they're sort of cemented in this spot right now. Playing decent basketball, but not quite well enough to make up any ground and get into that next tier.
Pass to Korkmaz. 6 on the shot clock. Into the lane. And he makes good on the layup. Korkmaz has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Banked in off the glass. Papagiannis has got 6 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Here's Korkmaz. Brown the pass to Papagiannis. Here's Kalathis. Pass to James. From the arc. Peters grabs the miss. James is gone. Only 1 of 7 here from the field. And stolen by James.
Home team foul. Milutinov. First personal foul. First team foul.
There's a good screen. Pass to Papagiannis. The kick out to Brown. Outside, James. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's Dorsey trying to get something going. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Dorsey's got his first 3 points of the game.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And you have to like how they're moving the ball right now.
Snappy passes to ready shooters. It's basketball 101, but boy, is it working.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. A move that likely helped the league's parity has been shortening max contract lengths. Commissioner Silver says, we used to refer to it as dead money, a star player toward those end years sitting on the bench. We've reduced max contracts to 5 years, and in some cases 6. This way, it moves to more pay for performance. Kevin?
I think, DA, that's a pretty good business decision. It's going to have nice ramifications.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
James kicks to Brown. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. The struggles just continue this quarter. They can ill afford to have this many empty possessions.
Here's Peters. Still without a basket. Good on the three-point shot. The visitors with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Kalathis. Papagiannis. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Here's Milutinov. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Leading by 17. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Peters. Also Evan Fournier out there. And it's Evans in at the point.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
The first one falls. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Akobo. With the drive, he gets that one.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Akobo's gone 3 for 7 from the floor so far tonight. Evans passes to Fournier. The basket good off the assist from Evans. Fournier's got his first points in this one.
Well, you love the shooter's mentality that Evan Fournier possesses, thinking of pulling up before he even makes the catch.
Good on the triple.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
From deep, Evans. The rebound by Akobo. Pass to Corniche. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Here's Milutinov. Matajunas grabs the miss. Yunus has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. To the inside. Fournier lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Evans feeling it out a bit. Will it go? And it goes down 2 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Diallo. Up and in on the layup. Diallo's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies. Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Doris, why is there so much parity around the NBA now?
Yeah, Kevin, I think the new salary cap rules have certainly contributed to what we're seeing in terms of that parity. Super teams are more difficult to assemble. The talent is more evenly spread. And obviously, it has made for a greater level of competition. What could be better?
Misses the wing 3. Fast break. Here we go. The shot's good from Fournier.
Well, this is where Fournier's at his best. Give him some room to run, and that speed will take its toll.
Driving inside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, easy call.
Team foul.
First free throw is good.
Okobo. 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Now Dorsey. Yunus grabs the miss. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And here we go.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep 3-point territory, Fournier's shot is off. And so often we'll hear talk about how many rings a great player has. Doris, do we emphasize that maybe too much?
I think, Kevin, first and foremost, a great player is great no matter what. This is a team sport, and a player doesn't have control necessarily of the parts and pieces behind him or the organization within which he's trying to succeed. Titles matter, certainly, there's no question, and it's great fodder for fans, but it's not how I define a great player.
Out to the right wing. Here's Milutinov. Pocket 6, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
The ball goes to the away team.
.130 left in the 4th. Here's Okobo. Hits it from 3-point range. Okobo's got 11 points in the quarter.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Outside Fournier. Evans left side to stop the run. And another shot. Here's Dorsey. From outside, off the mark. 51 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard. Beyond the arc. No good. Shot missing. Here's Okobo. Covered by Evans. Pass to Dorsey. Back to Evans. Fournier with the ball. Here's Peters. Inside. Here's Evans. Now Dorsey. Over Diallo. No good from the wing. Here's Okobo. And so the road team gets the W in this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't